Welcome to my class. So in our previous class we discussed about market order, and from the market order we talk about market and limit order. So from today we are going to discuss about stop limit order and the OCO order. So before I proceed, if you are new to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button and do not forget to hit on the bell icon to get notified anytime I release new video on cryptocurrency trading. And also make sure you like this video and share it to your friends. So the other time I explained about limit trading, then which is a particular place. I also explained about market trading. So today I'm going to explain the remaining two, which is this remaining two, the stop limit and the OCO. And these two is the most important one you need to understand, the stop limit and the OCO. So now we'll set it to the stop limit. So now what is the structure of this stop limit order? In stop limit, if you are using a stop limit, you are mainly using it to minimize your loss. Stop limit enable you to minimize your loss because you are going to use it to place a stop loss. So placing a stop loss means you set your price at a particular point where the market should go to, in case the market go against you. So if the market goes to that particular spot, instead of you to lose $100, then you accept that I can lose $20. You can set it to that particular place that you want the market to be, so that you are able to lose only on $20. So but if you do not set your stop loss, which is just you do not make your this stop limit to set your stop loss, you can lose more than that. But if you set it, which means you can minimize your risk when trading. So if you're using this stop limit, you can see different things here. The number one thing you see here now is the stop. The second one is the limit. This is the amount. And what you also see, it is going to be displayed in USDT, same as amount. So don't forget we are looking at USDT pairs here, BTC USDT, which we use for the other example. So now in stop limit, at this particular place you are seeing stop. At this first place you are seeing stop. So what you expect to be there is a trigger point. That stop may mean a trigger point. It's a trigger point. So if, let's say for example now, if your market go against you, maybe the market is going against you, then if you place this particular stop, so any amount you put here, the market will trigger. It goes to this order book. So here is the order book. This particular side you are seeing red and blue it's called the order book. This particular side I mark red. It's called the order book. You can see the order book. The upside is in red. The other side is green. The red side means the sellers, while the other side that is green means the buyers. So immediately you place it on stop, it will remove you from that trade. For example, the market is going against you and it hits your stop loss. So maybe for example you are ready to lose $10 or $20 in that particular trade. Once the market hits that particular stop loss, so it will just move your money, move it to this market order. So once it moves it to this order book, so it's going to sell at the price you set it at your limit. So your stop means your trigger point, then your limit is that particular price that you are ready to sell that particular coin out, you are ready to lose. So once you set your stop, now let's assume you want to set your stop at, for example, now current price of BTC now is $38,936. So if assume the market go against you, you can set it at your stop at one BTC fall back to $36,000. Okay, let's say $36,000. Then your limit, to set your limit now, you are not going to set your limit at this particular $36,000 because it is not going to work if you set it in that way. So the way you set your limit is done, it should be in 2 to 3 digits below your stop. It should be in 2 to 3 digits below your stop. That should be where you set your limit. Let's say if you are using 2 to 3 digits now below your stop, market is going down, which means if immediately Bitcoin and BTC price go down to $36,000, so it will immediately take it to the order book to sell at available market price. So the market price is going to set is the one we are going to set at this limit. So it's going to be 2 to 3 digits below your stop, which is going to be, let's say, 3 digits now below. You can take it to be as 36,000. Okay, you can even use your calculator. If you are confused, you can say, okay, let me make use of the calculator here now. You can remove 3 digits. If you remove 3 digits from the 36,000, you can say $36,000 minus 3, which is $35,997. So you can set your limit at, okay, here is your stop, $36,000. So your limit can be $35,997. So which means your anytime Bitcoin go back against you to $36,000, it will take you out of the order book. Then when it goes more further to $35,997, it is set to you at that particular rate. So the amount you see here now is the amount of BTC you want, so that you can put it in USDT. It will also appear here. Let's say, for example, the amount you trade with, amount you want to sell. So you always make use of this limit if you are selling, because if you are buying, you don't even need it. If you are selling, so you have to take it to sell. I have told you that this green side is buy, this red side is sell. So always make use of it if you are selling. So if you want to sell your coin, that is where you make use of it. But the most importantly, the ones you mostly use is the OCO order. That is the one I mainly use. But this one is also very important to minimize your loss. So if you put $36,000, so here should be $35,997. So you put your price of the Bitcoin, so you put the total here, everything is okay. But if you are making use of the OCO order, everybody I don't know for other people, but OCO is the best, because in OCO order it enables you to set 2 orders. The word OCO, let me move it to OCO. The word OCO means order cancel order. So it means that you use the first order to cancel the second order. That's what OCO means. So in OCO, once it hits your stop loss, you can use OCO to set a stop loss, and you can also use it to set your take profit. But in stop limit, you can only use it to minimize your loss in case the market is going against you. So when you want a trigger point, take it to the order book and you sell that particular time. But in OCO, you can use it to set your take profit, and you can also use it to set your stop loss. But in particular stop limits, you cannot use it to set or take profit. You can only use it to set or stop loss, then be watching the market. Anytime the market wants to that particular point you desire, then you can sell it up. But in OCO, you can use it to set or take profit and use it to set your stop limit. That is the difference. So OCO means using making use of 2 order. In OCO, once you hit your take profit, the 2 order will cancel automatically. It will cancel automatically. Let's say the market is going to your favor, then when it hits your take profit, it will cancel the other order. But if it also goes against you, if it also hits your stop loss, it will also cancel your take profit. So one order will cancel the other order automatically. So that is this OCO order. That is just an example. It's a combination of the stop limit order and a limit order. That is also the combination of the limit and the stop limit order. So basically, the OCO helps you to take your profits, and also help you to set your stop loss at a specific price and take your profit at a specific price. So that is doing 2 things at the same time. It enables you to set both your take profit and your stop loss. That's the work of the OCO. So if you're making use of your OCO now, because that is what most traders mostly use, sorry, if you are trading on spot, so you have to look at this particular place. This place you are seeing price. This place you are seeing price is your take profit. That should be your take profit. Let's assume you place a trade that the market will go up. The market will be in a bullish. It will go to $45,000. So let's say $45,000. $45,000. Then I also think, let's assume the market go against me as a result of supply and demand. How will I set my stop loss now? Don't forget, here is your take profit. So here now is your take profit. So this side now should be your stop loss. So this stop, like I explained in the stop limit order, this stop should be your trigger point. You can say anytime the market go against me, when you go back to $36,000, let it trigger to the market order, to the order book. So you can set here 35,907. So here is the amount you put. Here is the amount. So this is how you can set your OCO order and your stop limit order. So what you need to understand that the price in OCO order means your take profit, then the limit, then the stop is your trigger point, then the limit is that specific price that you want the markets to sell off your coin for you. So thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful to you, please kindly subscribe to the channel and share to your friends. Thank you.